Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you. Good evening. Thank you for coming today for one more session of training. My name is Luana, I'm your trainer. So this session, we're gonna explore how can we support children's sleep, rest, and relaxation in childcare settings. Okay. So I would like to start acknowledging the traditional custodian of the land on which we meet today and pay respect to the ancestors, elder past and present. I extend this respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Okay, a bit of the housekeeping. To start with our evacuation plan. So in case of emergency, fire, anything like that. So we have two exits, one in the front door, the other one is the back door. So the front door is the main exit, so we just go and meet in the front of the house. In case the fire is in the front of the house, so we have this exit, this door, just being mindful that it has a stair, so we're gonna take the left stairs and we go around the house and meet in the front of the house. If the fire is in front of the house, we're going down to the, has a golf club on the back of the, in the back of the house. So we meet there, okay? Any question? Okay. So we have the kitchen. You feel free to help with water, coffee, tea, have some biscuits, and also the bathroom is on the left hand side. Okay. So our this session will be 30 minutes as well, like the other ones. And feel free again to ask if you're not sure, if you don't understand something. So just let me know, and then we can clarify. So have the attendance sheet, if you can please put your name on here and sign. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so and after the session, I would like you to fill it up feedback form as well. Thank you. All right, let's get started. So, talking about relaxing. So, what you like to relax after a long day, or when you were a child, do you remember if you have any comfort, anything that you really like?
Drawing.
What was it? Drawing? You used to draw before go to bed?
Yeah.
And then you just unwind and relax. Oh, that's
And
a
have
very
a
good
shower
one.
as well.
And shower, yeah. So, and usually in children for sleeping, we usually give shower and bed to associate that, and then they can relax. Very good. So you know how important it is to do something before rest. That's what we call transition. We will see soon. So in this session, hopefully by the end of the session, you will understand the importance of sleep, rest, and relaxation for children. Identify regulations and best practice related to rest time. Implement strategies to create a safe and calm rest environment. Support individual children's sleep needs while maintaining supervision. Ensuring children have quality rest is crucial to their overall well-being and development. Okay, so we have a little video here to watch.
Sleep, rest, and relaxation. Not for you, silly. You're a parent. For your kids. Sleep, rest, and relaxation are a forgotten luxury for most parents of young children. But from birth onwards, they're a necessity for all kids. Vital to their physical, neurological, social, and emotional development. This video helps families and carers understand why and demonstrates best practices on how to meet your child's individual
we've just finished a comprehensive early years sleep study conducted by the Department of Education and Training and Queensland University of Technology.
Sleep is critical for their physical and their emotional well-being.
I think it's really important for their brain development.
They don't have good sleep, they'll be cranky whole day.
Sleep is vital for children's learning, development and behaviour. At a time of rapid transition, it provides an important opportunity for young minds and bodies to recuperate.
When you think they're busy when they're awake, you should think about when they're asleep too, because when they're asleep, they are consolidating or remembering what they learned during the day, and they're growing too.
I think it would probably be good for 10 to 12 hours.
9 to 10 hours, 13 hours I'd say.
I think it's supposed to be about 12. I don't think we've ever made it to 12 hours.
The range in which children sleep varies enormously, and we need to understand that children have a different range of sleep needs.
That's why we advise not to compare your child's sleep needs with the development needs of others. And that can be tricky, but just know that there is a huge range of what's considered normal.
Sleep is restorative for children. It's also a life skill where we learn to have rest and relaxation during our day. But for children, of course, remember that there's a changing sleep pattern, and so we have to attend to their changing sleep needs.
Oh no, I think it's definitely trial and error.
It's just trial and error.
Trial and error?
No matter how you picked up putting your child down, there are some best practice techniques we recommend following. To maximise sleep, we recommend rest. Rest stands for regularity, environment, sleep need, and transition.
Routine and regularity is really important for children's sleep, rest and relaxation, and very important for ongoing sleep development. But you do need to attend to children's individual sleep cues.
Some cues are universal, but every child's different, and so you need to learn to read your own child's cues. For example, perhaps they seek comfort or more attention when they're feeling tired, or not.
Environments are important too, and what is preferable is that we have cool, calm, quiet, and darkened environments. This isn't always possible, but it's preferable.
It's important to support your child's learning and choices about sleep also. Older children may benefit from being involved in decisions about their sleep.
Seizing the sleep moment is really important, and it's important to have those transitions that signal in the routine that it's time for sleep. Timing is critical.
Yeah, we've developed our own little routine, storybook reading, dimming the lights.
Do the bath routine, we brush his teeth.
Just tell them a bedtime story, they'll go to sleep.
If it's a daytime sleep, it would be a book, or 2, or 3. Particularly for younger children, we need to attend to safety. Make sure that bedding, clothing and the external environment comply with the 6 guidelines.
Try to maintain your child's current sleep routines wherever they are and whoever they're with.
Today's modern lifestyle means many families rely on multiple carers across their week. That's why communication is key.
Regular two-way communication between you and the other people caring for your child are important to maintain that routine that you've worked so hard to establish. Regularity of sleep patterns are important, but remember, patterns are changing quickly at this time, so ongoing communication with the carers is critical.
Today, many children participate in early childhood education and care programs, and these programs are typically busier social and learning environments. Your professionally trained educator also needs to adhere to national standards and quality practices. So sometimes this can mean that practices at the service are different to those at home.
To help families and educators work in partnership, we've put together another short video. It identifies communication strategies to achieve continuity and maximise your child's sleep needs. We hope this video hasn't made you nod off, but we hope it helps your child too.
So good. Okay, that's really nice video and explain a lot about the importance of children sleep and rest and have more settled and relaxed environment for
The same school. They
sorry.
have the same teachers. They learn the same material. Both work hard, study diligently every day. Yet when it comes to the end of the year, one performs drastically better.
Sorry. All right. So, we're gonna break down again. There was a lot of information in the video. It was amazing, but lots of information. So we break down a little bit the information we saw. So the importance of sleep, rest, and relaxation for children. Sleep and rest are crucial for children's overall development. So physical growth, essential for brain development and immune function. Emotional regulation, that's a big one because definitely many when they are under 2 or maybe under 3, if they don't rest, don't sleep, they can become really tough to cope with in the end of the day. Childcare, mainly when you have so many children together and so much stimulation. So well-rested children are better able to manage emotion and behavior. Cognitive function, rest improves memory, concentration, and learning ability. Overall well-being, proper sleep support happiness and engagement. Okay, creating, right. So this is just a bit of the regulations. So as educator, we must follow the regulation of children's rest time is safe and appropriate. So again, we have the quality area 2 for national quality standards, that is the children's health and safety. Education and Care Service national regulation establishes guidelines for rest and sleep and rest. Safe sleep and rest policies developed by each child care service based on best practice. So that is their own policy and procedures. In Red Nose Australia, safe sleep guidance, I highlight that one because usually as educator you need to do the Red Nose course to work with children under 2. And they are crucial to, they provide evidence-based safe sleep practice to reduce risks such as sudden infant death syndrome. That's the child can die just by sleeping, just stop breathe, and that's it. That's why in the previous session I told you about the 10 minutes check. When you go physically, check the child to see if she is well, if she is breathing. So that supervision for sleeping time is definitely crucial. And actually I have a little material here about the red nose. So it's just about the safe way you can put the babies to sleep. And in childcare we do have the anti-cot. So they can get the comfort at the beginning. Once they're sleeping, we go there and remove the comfort. And the best way, the parents will come with blankets. So we usually don't use blankets. We ask the parents to bring the sleep bag. That's safer. And if they are not in the cot, they are on the floor, no sleep bag. They can use the sack that is with legs because they are walking, crawling. So if they're on the floor, they are free to move around. So better not sleep bag because can be also a hazard for them. So Olivia, after you can take it, you can check. But also I recommend you do the course, Red Nose course for sleeping, and then you'll be more aware about safety. Yeah, it's very important. Okay, so, but now, how we create, that is how we create an environment, a safe environment for children, rest. So we cannot, has of course a transition, let's see if it is transition. So has a transition, so the children need to know, it's time to sleep. the children, they don't know, right? So you need to give them signs to tell them this is the time to sleep, right? So the environment change. So usually in childcare, if it is not baby, from toddler, it's after lunch. So they know after lunch what they do, right? They do the transition lunch and wash hands, and then they see the bed's ready, the music. So what we could do, so provide a quiet, well-ventilated sleep area with using soft lighting curtain and create a calm environment. Reduce noises level to avoid disruptions. So you can put like music on, right? And then they know it's time to sleep. It's a sign. You can close the curtain, make it turn the lights off, not to be completely dark. Of course, you need to see still. You have the outside lights, the sunlight come through, but they know you're preparing that cozy environment. So the beds will be ready, right? So they know they can find. Usually parents provide the bed sheet, so the child knows the bed sheet, so they know that belong. Sometimes has a comfort, or dummy they can use, so they just go straight to the bed, and by this time they'll be dead and really needed to rest. So the goal is to make rest time a soothing and positive experience for all children, not like go to your bed, that's it, It's more encouraging, and they need to have the pleasure to go to sleep and relax. So that is our biggest intention with preparing all environments. Supervision during sleep and rest, we already spoke a bit about it. So even during rest time, supervision is essential to ensure children's safety. So conduct regular visual check to monitor sleeping children. Maintain appropriate staff to child ratios. Again, the ratio has like under 2, 4 children for 1 educator. 2 to 3, 5 children for 1 educator. Over 3, it's 11 children. So if you for 1 educator, so if you have 10 under 3, 10 children has to have at least 2 educators, even if they are sleeping. Because if something happens, needs someone go and call for help. Document sleep pattern, that's very important, so you need to document, and also talk to the family. That's a big thing. Sometimes you see the child's like not coping with the day and you don't understand why. But if you knew that child, for example, didn't have a good night's sleep, if the parents come in the morning and say, look, he didn't sleep well last night, many waking up or teething, so what are you gonna do? Now the child is more tired than used. So usually, so you can provide a rest time. She doesn't need to sleep, but you can provide a little rest corner with books, and then she just relax with pillows. If she falls asleep, she fell asleep. She needed that. The body needs that. But if it doesn't, at least she had a quiet time instead pushing through after lunch, or if it's the baby sleep every day at 9, the first sleep at 9, but that night didn't sleep well. If he wants to sleep 8, and then you can it's not the time to sleep, to this baby sleep yet. Why he's crying? Well, he's tired, so don't wait till 9 o'clock, that's usual time to sleep, because now So communicate with family. If it's everything okay with the child, if you need extra rest, everything, it's really important. And also writing down the time, because sometimes the child didn't sleep after lunch, and the time the family came to pick up, the child is very hard on the afternoon into dinner time, into cannot sleep, cannot go through the routine, the night routine, and then you find out the next day, oh, what's happened? Oh, he didn't sleep. So has a document telling how long the child slept and the time the child slept, so the parents will know. So it's very important to write down all those informations. So being attentive during rest time helps prevent accidents and support children's well-being. That's about supervision, again, as we mentioned. Okay, so individual sleep needs and cultural considerations. Every child is different. We must respect individual sleep needs, and cultural reference consideration includes some children may need longer or shorter rest time. Like children that wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, they might not go to sleep at 12. If they are over 2 or 3 years old, maybe they're 3 years old. But if they wake up at 5, at 12, they'll be like really ready to go to sleep. So it's very important to know what's happening, what's going on with that family. Family's tradition may influence how children sleep. So the position they sleep, or what they use to sleep as well. Open communication with families helps educators provide personalized care. By respecting these factors, we create an inclusive and supportive rest environment. Okay, so managing rest time in child setting. Let's say that can be really, really usual of what's happening. The parents want the child 3 years old to sleep, but then the 3 years old is like restless during rest time, and they just don't want to. They are not ready to sleep, to have a nap. So how can you support that child to sleep? Imagine if she does not want to sleep, It's hard and sometimes you see the child is tired and but doesn't want to, refuse to go to sleep. And you see the eyes tired, and so what can we help? So I just wrote down some strategies, but probably has some more if you can think about any other thing that you can do apart of these ones. So providing a cozy rest area with quiet activity. So sometimes read a book in the bed, or a little toy that she can play quietly, and then that will unwind and relax until the point if she wants to definitely sleep, she will. Encourage relaxation with gentle musical book, communicating with the child and using calming techniques, talking with the child that she needs, or she just can don't need to sleep, just close your eyes and rest your eyes and it might go to sleep. Consulting with families to understand the child's sleep pattern. So that's also important, ask the family what make that child to go to sleep easier, and don't have that fight, that battle to go to sleep. Have you think anything that you could add to that?
Not anymore. I think it's all covered pretty much.
Yeah. Applying the right approach ensures all children feel comfortable during rest time. The other that I just remind here, some child needs educator seats just next to them. I had also one
warm milk or something.
Warm milk, yeah, absolutely. If the child needs milk, sometimes the educator forget or go to lunch and don't bring the milk, and then you just give them warm milk. Very good. A part of the comfort, yeah. Or I have a child also. We need to give a finger so she could hold it, and then, until she falls asleep. So that was a bit waste of time, but at least the child would go into sleep. So just a little help, and give secure. She feels secure, you know, safety. For her, for the child is really important this moment, because sometimes they don't want because they are alert and not feel safe as well. So that's why provide safe environment is so important. So other strategies. So not all the that's another thing. Not all the children sleep at the same time, but we can encourage rest, relaxation too. So that's just another strategy. Or did you just see me? Yeah, no. Gentle transition with calming activities such as reading and storytelling, allowing children who do not sleep to engage with quiet activity like puzzle or coloring, like you like to do before you sleep. Yeah, coloring, drawing. In your case was drawing. Using mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing and guided relaxation exercise. Sometimes they do like a little bit of yoga before, for the older ones, for the older group, before they can rest, so they spend that extra energy, and they spend energy, but at the same time it's a calm exercise, so they can after rest. Provide a predictable routine and help children feel secure and relaxed. We did cover that one already. Supporting rest time means recognizing different needs and helping each other, helping each child feels comfortable. Okay, and any question to any comments, anything?
No.
Okay, so just to summarize about what was this session, so about providing sleep and rest and relaxation with quality, it's really important. So vital for children's health and development. So we understand, not only accept the child doesn't want to sleep, that's it, but no, we give attention, and they don't want to sleep, but they definitely need to rest, have quiet time, relax their little body that spends so much energy. So if you have that, we'll be mindful with that, that would be amazing. Care providers, whatever. Regulations ensure a safe and appropriate rest environment. Effective supervision is key. Show children's safety during rest time, because even their rest and sleep doesn't mean we can go out of the room, or we can just do our jobs and not checking the children as well. We can do our jobs and check the children in between. Strategies such as calming transition and individualizing rest support children's needs. So that is, we went through those strategies, and even the video show the rest strategy. I can send you that video as well, and then you'll see more. You have more information. And I forgot to put it here, but has the red nose, safe sleeping. So that's really important. I highly recommend you, as quick as you could, do the course, or has an ebook, or you can print out. It's just 20 pages that you can read through as well. And then you can learn more about infants. The red nose is under 2 years old. Any question? We are about to end our session. And for sleepy session, thank you very much with the baby sleepy, and I will give you the feedback form for you to fill it up, please. And if you have any question later on, you can always reach out, and I'm happy to go through any doubt you have.
All right.
Thank you very much, Marcus, today for coming.